At the Cotswold National Landscape, we work with farmers across the area of outstanding natural beauty to support projects that benefit both the land and the people that care for it. One of the ways we do this is through the Farming in Protected Landscapes programme, often known as FiPL. The North East Cotswold Farmer Cluster is a great example of the support in action. Using FiPL funding, farmers have come together to tackle the hunger gap for farmland birds, a really critical moment between winter and spring. Let's hear from Mike and Matty, who have been closely involved in making the project happen at scale across 30 farms.
Well, the hungry gap is the short period between the end of winter and the beginning of spring, when the feed is gone from the winter, it's been used up, all the seeds, and the insects haven't yet appeared. The problem with the hungry gap is it's now much longer with modern farming because there are very few weed seeds in the winter, so it's a long gap now, not a short gap. When the cluster started, I suggested, why not feed birds? It's enjoyable, it's easy to do, it's relatively inexpensive, and we thought, well, that would be an ideal thing to weld the cluster together and hopefully do something useful for birds.
In the bird feeding project, I coordinate the feed, I buy seed from cluster members, I then bring it back to the farm, and we have a mobile milling machine come to the farm, mix all the seed together so that farmers like Mike and the 50 other farms involved in the project over the last 4 years collect the seed from me and spread it on their farms.
And the birds that we see around the feeding, yellowhammers, chaffinches, bramlings, house sparrows, tree sparrows.
It's something that inspires people. FiPL really allows me as a farm to do things that's outside the box, completely different, and change our farming system.
We deliberately have always fed here because it's a public footpath in the hopes that people will enjoy the birds on the way through.
FiPL has been an absolute brilliant grant for us as a cluster, myself as a farmer. It's been bespoke, it's been something that's really flexible, and it's really helped us enhance our farming business and our farming landscape.
While projects like the North East Cotswold Farmer Cluster show how FiPL can support wildlife at a landscape scale, the programme also plays a vital role in helping farmers continue to develop sustainable businesses to secure stronger futures for themselves. At Old Farm in Dawn, that concept is front and centre, connecting people more directly with where their food comes from, through a simple idea: see it, buy it, eat it.
My name's Sarah Wrighton. I live at Old Farm at Dawn, which is just a mile north of Morton Marsh, and I farm with my husband Simon. We farm Old Farm, which is a 300-acre tenant farm on the Batsford estate. We really want people to feel connected to the farm and the countryside and where their food comes from. We've opened the shop since 2004, and it's great. We love that people come and they chat and they read the newsletter. Great that people follow what we're doing, but we're not accessible to that many people doing that way.
FiPL has helped us enormously by helping us fund our amazing vending shed.
By doing the vending machines, we were open every day, 8 AM to 8 PM, and we even had people in on Christmas Day this year. Someone had a pigs in blankets emergency, I think, and they came and got some stuff.
We called our project See It, Buy It, Eat It. People can walk across the fields, see our animals, see what we're growing, and they come to our shop or the vending machine. We've got a campsite, 2 Airbnbs. They're here, they're part of the farm, they're in the middle of the farmyard.
So if someone says, I'd like this flavour sausage, could you do it? I can, next week I'll do it. It's nice for people to be connected with the people who make their food. Without the FiPL help, we wouldn't have been able to do all this. We used the FiPL application process, sort of a bit of a sounding board. Cotswolds National Landscapes helped us throughout the process. I sent them a first draft, they helped me do it up a bit before it went to panel, and it helps keep us farming. FiPL has really helped us keep going, so if you're a farm and you're in a national landscape and you're able to apply, think of what you might like to do that helps keep you going and see if FiPL can help.
From supporting wildlife across the landscape to assisting farmers build more resilient businesses to helping people better understand where their food comes from, these projects show the difference that FiPL can make when farmers are supported to care for both the land and livelihoods. Through the Farming and Protected Landscapes programme, the Cotswold National Landscape helps deliver this work and continues to support farmers to make a lasting positive impact on the landscape.